Hey there, fellow tarnished, foul, and fair. We are back with the next installment of the playthrough of Elden Ring with Queen Delane, Queen of the Southern Sea. And she's a pure faith incantation chucker. Although she looks like she has a cipher pot and a shield right now, that's just because of the area we're in. Let's take a look at her. Oops. Let's take a look at her stats. Faith is going to go up to 99. Vigor and mind will end up around 40. Everything else will stay at 10 where it started. And equipment, Erdtree Seal. That's the uh, best scaling seal in the game. Cipher Pod, a very good faith weapon, and it weighs 0, so that's always a plus. Godslayer Seal, that does a black flame, buffs by 20% or so. I don't remember exactly. This is going to be the gravel seal. Will do the lightning, which is what she's going to use mostly, I think. And then this is just clothing to keep her load light with Godric's rune. Looks sort of regal and have some sort of crown. She's the queen. That's part of this playthrough. I do think Abyss Watcher brought up a very good point when I was farming for her clothes, which is kind of funny. It was dive through these. Just run them all. But it's kind of funny because it's farm for her clothes. It's like, well, I'll kind of come back when I got that. So I'll talk about this watch in a second. But so to critical these guys, I have to do one guard counter and one heavy. And yep, that'll get them stunned so I can critical them. Alright, good to know. So anyway, I thought Abyss Watcher brought up a very good point that basically you get the clothing the clothing you want, and the better sort of it tells the story somewhat of the character you're playing as. And I thought that was a really good point, And that is a little bit of the point with Dark Souls anyway. From the earliest games, you would, that's why they have the term Fashion Souls. I thought there was a guy that materialized here. I guess not. That's why I came with the term Fashion Souls, because whether or not your armor protects you well, you've got to look good. That's the idea behind Dark Souls, because you can play the game without any armor you want, but you just gotta have the drip, Alright, let's go see this merchant. And
Oh,
yeah,
a customer.
here I am. What do you got? Let's see. Don't need soap. Let's see about those. Actually, I would buy the larval tier, but I'm not going to need it. I don't need to respec. I always come back and buy it. I'm going to need this because that's going to help with Blythe. Not Blythe. Alexander. Blythe would get pissed if you threw oil on him. Alexander really likes it. I don't really need any of that either. What I am going to do is I'll get more stone sword keys just in case.
Goodbye.
Yep, bye. Alright, we're back to the flower room. This is where we killed all the flowers initially. So we'll keep going. Go around this way. And so what we're doing is we're lighting these beacons. I think there's a total of 8. Total of 8 that we need to light. And so we'll just keep after it. See, now they put these here, so these will take your if you're not careful, they will take your focus and give an attack. Those little critters, I think that's pretty much why they were put in that. There's a dude. Oh, he's gonna come at me. Oh, no, you're not. You're not coming at me. You are coming at me. Let's do this thing. You try to block my Cipher Pada with your arm. That trick never works. That leads to a severed arm, sir. Alright. So once we light these beacons... Out of my way. Man, that was efficient. Once we light these beacons, we'll be able to face... I'm just going to kill this crab for the... Here's the principle. Now I'm going to get rid of him. Take his head. Get some crab eggs. Alright. And then I'm going... So we're going to work our way up that way to the other lift. And once we defeat... Not defeat. Once we light all the beacons, we will be ready to face the great big jumpy, prancy spirit elk. I'm pretty sure that's not what it's called, but that's what I'm calling it. It might be the ancestor spirit. I really wouldn't use black flame there. That guy is situated so you can't really get a critical hit on him very well. This guy either. This might get that deer too. Nope. Got a dwelling arrow, that's great. Alright, so I'm gonna start sneaking with guys as I can. So I should be able to kill them in one backstab. Let's see what this guy's got. I think it's something that I'm not going to use. Will he roll to his death? No, he'll just stand there. Ash of War, square off. I don't see myself using that. So, I will generally go carefully on here because if you rush this part, you will get overcome by rats and so forth. And this is just a good lesson about Dark Souls in general, that if you rush, you'll probably end up dying very quickly. I should be using my lightning. I got him. So once we get the gravel seal, this will be great. I think I'm going to change... let's see. I will change this one to this. So this way I can restore FP as well. So that's doing about 750. Yeah, 120 plus 622, 742. Pretty good. Siofra is a really good faith weapon. And once I get get done here, I'm going to actually go and see about upgrading it. I'm not sure if I have all the requisite stones that I need. But you just go in and check in every once in a while. Alright, let's see what this mama rat's gonna do. What am I gonna do? What is this? Yeah, I don't know if that's any better than a regular lightning bolt, but that was sure fun. And then we'll try to get these guys to give me back some of my blue bar. It doesn't get back as much as it does the red. Doesn't seem like. That's anecdotal, I haven't tested it. Okay, we're getting on through these beacons. I think we may have 2 more. But we want to go over here. So I'm gonna leave a message here about getting that piece of treasure over there. It involves using torrent. Yeah, sorry I got a little bit of a... I gotta clear my throat from time to time. I got allergies going on. And I mentioned before, that's sort of the... one of the, quote, benefits of the Midwest. Is, you get a bunch of, pollen allergy stuff. And the weather changes, very, very drastically all the time. So means you have respiratory stuff going on. Okay, so the idea here, let's see if you said item ahead. I'm gonna put down a message right here. Oh, I haven't left any messages this game, I don't think. Try, and I'm gonna say horse. Or am I? Yeah, there it is. That's weird that it lists horse under enemy. That's why I didn't find it at first. So the thing is probably a player that was pretty good tactically. You just make that jump with their character, but like why bother? Just take torrent, jump right up there. Now you do want to get off torrent because you will fall from here very, very easily, especially if we're on torrent. That's a tight corner. And let's just see if this treasure is worth it. Stone sword key, those are always good to have, so it's worth it. This is not a place you want to dive in from. Yeah. Alright. Let me see if I will go down over here. Whee! Down we go. Okay. Now I think I will probably get my horse. And I don't remember exactly what's down here, but I think there's a cave, something in it. Yep, there we go. Rune art. Oh, they're good to have. We'll probably end up with 40 or 50 of them by the end of it. especially if I can successfully be summoned. The thing is I will be the person that PvP is not my favorite on any, but I will say the community of Dark Souls is probably the best at it. Quite honestly, but I don't prefer it. I don't know. Don't like really taking on other humans on PvP. You know, it's just personal preference, really. But each time you go in there, of course, you get a rune arc if you successfully defend. You know, there's people that live by it. That's their thing is PvP, which is, you know, that's fine. Play it however you want. And that's the point of the game. You know, it makes you happy, and that's how you want to play it. Play it that way. Who cares? There's no right way. Hey, what happened there? I think the archer saw me. Don't know where the archer is, though. It is also funny when these ghosts get sort of full of themselves and they start like roll gaps and headbutting and stuff. Ouch, that was unkind. There we go. Wow, look at that arrow. That is well, not quite a telephone pole, but man, she's gonna need a poultice or something for that. That thing was huge. And I already can hear some of the subscribers saying that's what she said. But anyway, waka waka. It is funny too how you know, you take that arrow in the arm like that, and like, yeah, I'm just gonna run around, I'm gonna still throw fireballs and stuff with it, you know. And this, you know, it's just a flesh wound or whatever, and it just strikes me as funny. Clarifying horn, I don't really need in here is the thing. Is that worth spending? I gotta spend 2 keys. There's nothing up there I need, so we're not gonna go up there. We could, but we're not. And you know, it just strikes me as like in Hollywood, which Hollywood of course has a love-hate relationship with physics, but they you know, to let you know that things are getting serious, they have the hero, whatever, get shot in the shoulder, like, oh, thank God it was only the shoulder, you know, it's not too bad. And like, dude, medically there's so much that comes together in your shoulder, and so many things that, what in the world did she just do there? She just turned around and whipped the fireball behind her. That's doing 1251, that's pretty good. Yeah, but they're like, well, thank God it only hit him in the shoulder, you know, and like, yeah, you got a nerve plexus there. You've got, you know, your shoulder itself is got a lot of moving parts in it. All sorts of major blood vessels go through your shoulder, and it's just funny. That's where Hollywood has people be shot to let you know things are getting serious, but the hero's okay. Like, yeah, really, he wouldn't be okay. He'd be in the hospital for months, weeks. He'd be healing for months, if not years, from his shoulder wound, and probably to actually never be totally healed. But here's the thing. Okay, this character is also shooting lightning out of her hands. And that's, that's not really how physics work either, right? So that's a part of the thing with these games. Any game, you got to have fun. Got to have a little bit of suspension of disbelief. And just have fun with it. That's the main thing. And, I have a lot of fun. With it. It makes me think of, you look at when you defeat Radon. I know there's a guy that comes and tries to get me here. When you defeat Radon, he releases the stars and big meteorite hits. I mean, like what, maybe a mile from you, if that. And the size of the hole it makes, that would, the shockwave would obliterate you, from actually quite far away. And that's another thing where I think the guy's gonna be around here somewhere. I feel he's gonna sneak up on me. Well, I gotta go down and light this thing. So we'll get these guys to fire at us. These little lightning guys. Jump behind. Oh, shoot, there he is. Well played, Miyazaki. Shoot. Well, that's probably what I get for talking. I knew those guys were around there somewhere. They had the perfect ambush. I said they were around there, and then I just got to talking and sort of ignored it, I guess. That is on me. And I'm all the way up here where I don't really want to be, so we're going to go back down to here, the Worthworth Woods, and I'm going to end it there. I'm going to go get my I'm going to go get my runes, and then I'll end it. I'll end it at the I about said Firelink Shrine. There you are, buddy. Oh, man, I had issues. I gotta remember she only has a medium roll now, which is okay. But she has a medium roll because I don't have the rune. I don't have the rune enabled. Alright, those guys are gone. Watch out, deers. Venison. Meat is back on the menu, boys. Let me get this. Guess I might as well light the last one. And then we'll end the video over at Firelink. Not Firelink, I keep saying Firelink Shrine. I hear somebody. What was he doing? Yeah, it did not let me do the double, I guess I gotta time that very precisely, because it is not inclined to let me get in my second R2, my second heavy. Missed. There, I got it in. Alright, now we're cooking with oil. There's a great big group that I don't want to mess with there, though. Alright, I can go face the Hollowhorn guy. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to go to the Table of Lost Grace, and we'll end it there. And we'll start here next time and see what we can upgrade. So click a like and subscribe if you would. Comment. I'll answer all the comments. I appreciate you guys watching.